Trent Alexander Arnold will leave Liverpool at the end of the season. And look, right free, right free. And for him to leave Liverpool in this way, I think it's a good thing, you know, as a football fan when I'm looking at it in a straightforward, it makes sense after winning the Premier League title. He goes to Real Madrid, find another challenge. I would do the same thing, you know. Look, there's no loyalty in football, no loyalty at all. You cannot be loyal to a club that is going to replace you, and this is what it is. Even at work, yes, we work, we get money from there, but at a certain point, when you retire or when they get tired of you, they can replace you. That's what it is. I know Alexander Arnold, he has grown up at Liverpool. He hits Liverpool. He died for Liverpool. you know, he does everything for Liverpool since the young age. I think it's time. Again, I'm saying this as a football fan. Now, if I was a Liverpool fan, I would not be happy about this news. I'll be frustrated. I'll be like, what the hell? What is this? This is betrayal. I will feel like a betrayal, but as a football fan, it's a good move, especially for Real Madrid. Their team, and they need to add some player like Alexander Arnold into their squad, and I think that's a huge impact for Real Madrid to add Alexander Arnold into their team. They are struggling right now. Barcelona in Spain, they are winning the Liga. Of course, I don't see Real Madrid catching up them. Of course, there is a Clásico coming up this weekend, right? But I don't see Real Madrid winning again. That's going to be a catastrophic game, and I'm loving it. Barcelona has this thing about Real Madrid. They always win against Real Madrid. Now, that's not what I'm talking about. Alexander Arnold going off to Real Madrid. I think he's gonna win another La Liga and more Champions League in his life. I love it. Absolutely love it. Mohamed Salah just signed his contract at Liverpool, so he is staying. Of course, we won. We won yesterday game. This is Chelsea. We won. This is Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. I'm a Chelsea fan, if you don't know. Of course, I'm speaking like I'm a Liverpool fan. No, I'm not. I'm speaking because I saw the news about Alexander Arnold will leave Liverpool at the end of the season. Wow, what has... Oh, excuse me. I didn't expect that to come out like that. I'm not going to edit that. Sorry. Yeah. Now, when you talk about Chelsea, the season and where we are coming from, things start clicking again. And this is what happened under Pochettino. If you guys remember, on Chelsea side, when the season was ending, we started building up momentum. We started building up strength. We started building up knowledge, This is what happened. And Pochettino was sacked. After that, under Enzo Maresca, at the end of a season like this, we start clicking. We are playing good football. And Lavia is the one who changed everything. If you look in the midfield, Lavia has changed Chelsea completely. Everybody they see, and I just hope Lavia don't get injury again. I said yesterday when I did a video, if we had Lavia the start of the season injury free, I think we'll be talking about title winning. I really think that. And I said that in my videos. I said, I really think, because the guy cannot stop performing well. He performs so good. And to have Lavia in the midfield and Casado, that's huge. That is huge. You have Kante and you have Makelele in the same team. You win the Premier League. You're going to go win the Champions League. And I really, really hope we win. We finish in top 4. I really hope we finish in top 4. We play Champions League. And the only thing about Chelsea, we have to beat Newcastle. We have to beat Newcastle to be safe and to start dreaming about the Champions League place. And recently, Enzo Maresca has been speaking about the experienced player. He wants experienced player in the team. That's what we want to hear. Absolutely. But do I believe in this Chelsea. I like it to go and get an experienced player. No, I don't believe that. We were just hearing about another 19-year-old left back, right? Chelsea are linked for the summer, right? The left back we have is only Cucurella, right? Cucurella, that's it. And we need another guy who is more experienced with Cucurella. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much. Give me a subscribe button up there. And yesterday when I did a video, there was a guy who said, "Oh, your voice so down. Oh, you look so down." I'm fine. I'm fine. I just want to respond to that comment. I'm fine. I'm doing good. You know, God bless. And look, when you are so much busy all the week, like week after week, week after week, I'm sorry for my language, my English, you know, it's not my first language. I speak 5 languages. So sometimes you're going to hear me repeat some certain word over again. I think you have, because you have been watching my video. Thank you for understanding. I'm fine. It's just busy life. When life catch you so much working, sometimes you look tired on your face. It is what it is, you know. Otherwise, nothing is wrong. Yeah. So thank you for subscribing, and yeah, hopefully we finish in top 4, and hopefully we beat Newcastle. That is gonna be a very critical game. But what I see, a critical game, is going to be Nottingham Forest. That's going to be a battle. That's going to be a final for top 4. Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. That's going to be a brutal game. And I can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait to see that. Now, the other team is Arsenal. Arsenal. What happened to Arsenal? Let me say this. If Arsenal get knocked out of the Champions League this season, if they get knocked out of the Champions League, Arteta need to be sacked. Arteta need to be sacked if they get knocked out of the Champions League. I'm just saying. It's going to be a terrible season for them. Terrible. My goodness, mate. That's going to be a terrible. Imagine them knocked out of the Champions League and Chelsea win the Conference League. Who had a better season? I'm just saying. Who had a better season? Chelsea, because they got a trophy. Of course, nobody, you know, think about the Conference League as high. We know it's not high challenge, of course, but it's a European Cup. You got a European Cup than someone who doesn't have anything. Yeah. So yeah, let me know down in the comment, guys, and I will see you soon. Thank you very much. I'm enjoying the day, and it's lovely jubbly. Oh wow. See you soon.